Here's something founders don't like to hear. In period 9, teaching more doesn't automatically make you look smarter. And very often it makes you look less authoritative, especially in high-ticket sales. So let me ask you, have you noticed that the more you educate, the longer buyers take to decide? And have you felt that teaching well doesn't always translate into buying confidently? So let me share with you 3 reasons why you should watch this video. Because number 1, education used to be the fastest way to build credibility. Number 2, period 9 buyers interpret teaching very differently. And number 3, founders often teach to avoid leading. So if you do choose to watch to the end of this video, here are the 3 key takeaways. You understand why education can slow high-ticket decisions in period 9. You will see how teaching shifts the power dynamic without you noticing. And you'll know what buyers actually need from founders right now. And if you ever felt like you taught well but still didn't close, well, stay with me, this explains why. Okay, so let's talk about teaching. What does teaching look like in sales? Well, you explain the frameworks, breaking things down step by step. You help buyers understand the problem. Or good, in period 8, that word because education equaled authority. But it is now period 9, it changed the relationship. So the question is, why teaching too much backfires in period 9? Well, because teaching puts the buyer in learning mode, not decision mode. When the buyers are learning, they are analyzing. And when they're analyzing, they are not committing. Does that make sense? High-ticket decisions require orientation, not instruction. And when founders overteach, buyers quietly think, if I can understand this well enough, maybe I don't need them. So what is the common mistake founders make? Well, founders think education builds trust. So they start explaining more, they add more PowerPoint slides, they walk buyers through logic carefully. But in period 9, over-education feels like avoidance. Buyers are not asking for lessons, they are asking for judgment. So what must you do instead as founder? Well, you must shift from teaching to leading, because leadership shortens decision time. Founders must also share conclusions, not curriculum. Why? Because conclusions feel decisive, while lessons feel ongoing. And you as founder must also stop providing knowledge, because authority is felt, not demonstrated. So what else must you stop doing as founder? Well, stop turning sales conversations into workshops. Workshops delay commitment. Stop explaining everything so the buyers can decide better, while more information rarely creates clarity. And stop hiding behind education to avoid taking a stance. Stance creates movement. So once again, here's the difference. Teaching creates understanding, but leadership creates decision. Period 9, buyers don't need more knowledge. They need someone who can see clearly and say, this is the move. So if this video explains why being helpful hasn't moved deals forward, trust that insight, okay? So follow this video if you want clarity about selling in period 9. This cycle doesn't reward founders who teach endlessly. It rewards founders like you who are willing to lead decisively. See you in my next video.